A pleasant day to all my subscribers, my viewers, the Obedience family, active citizens, and Nigeria. Thank you for joining me once again. My people, politics no dey ever rest in this country o. From Rivers State emergency wahala to shocking allegation about 2027 election rigging, one drama after another. But the question wey dey my mind be this: are Nigeria ready for what is coming? Stay with me because this Sunday politics get as e be. Let me allow you lis ten to that, then I will give you my own take, and I would love to hear from what you have to say about it too. Then we'll move ahead. Please watch.
This is Politics Today, Sunday Politics, that is on Channels Television. I'm Sean Kimale here in Abuja. It has been some interesting past days for the people of Rivers State as the emergency rule comes to an end and all democratic institutions have seen reinstatement by a presidential order and a statement released by the presidency where President Bola Tinubu lifted the emergency rule. Today, we saw Governor Siminalayi Fubara attending his very first service, Sunday service, since his reinstatement as Rivers governor when he was suspended in March of this year. The governor was in the company of his wife, Valerie Fubara, and various stakeholders at the St. Paul's Anglican Church in his hometown of Opobo in the Opobo-Nkoro local government area. And he's calling on the church to remain steadfast in prayers as his administration begins afresh. Take a listen to him.
We wouldn't have survived it without your prayers. So we're here to say, first, thank you to the Almighty God, and thank you for these my native people who have always made this sacrifice of fasting, praying for my survival, praying for my health, praying for anything that will bring shame upon my life, that God should remove it. And here now, I'm here to say, God has answered your prayers. Thank you. Continue to pray for us because we are starting the journey again. And the prayer is even needed more at this time.
That's Governor Siminalayi Fubara, the governor of Rivers State. Well, it might be a Monday for him to hit the ground running, and since he said he's starting afresh. Let's take a look at what this means for the nation in terms of our democracy, the precedents these have served, and of course the people of Rivers State, particularly in the midst of the governance issues and the political situation that the state has found itself. We've seen very strong interventions from a group known as the Rivers Elders and Leadership Forum, which declared its support for Governor Fubara amidst the escalating political tensions in the state at a time. One of the members of the group will be speaking with us tonight. Human rights activist Ms. Ankyo Briggs will be joining us in a moment. But let me remind everyone, the moment when Governor Fubara arrived in Port Harcourt and what he said, there are a lot of dust as to his relationship with the FCT minister. And the FCT minister in the program has said that they are moving forward and peace has returned. But let me allow you to again listen, for those who missed it, the moment when Governor Fubara said they are moving forward and they're restarting. Take a listen to him. This is the moment on Friday when he got back into town at the airport where supporters from the airport and waiting on him to arrive. Take a listen to him.
Accepted to abide by the state of emergency declaration and choose to cooperate with Mr. President and the National Assembly, guided by my conviction that no sacrifice was too great to secure peace, stability, and progress of Rivers State. This was why I also resisted the pressure to challenge the constitutionality of the declaration of the state of emergency, the suspension of democratic institutions, and all other action that we endured during the difficult period. We believe the political crisis is now behind us and that peace and stability have once again returned to Rivers State, though not without the hard lessons learned from the emergency rule. The responsibility now rests squarely on us, the government, the State House of Assembly, the political leaders, the stakeholders, to put aside our differences, work for the common good, advance the interests of our people above all else. Personally, I will never take Mr. President's kindness for granted, and for that, I hereby reaffirm my utmost loyalty and eternal gratitude.
All right, and just a reminder of what happened or what the governor of Rivers State said when he got back into Port Harcourt. Earlier I told you that we would be joined by a member of the Rivers Elders and Leadership Forum, Ms. Ankyo Briggs, rights activist, an environmental champion, is live for us on the program. It's good to see you again, Ms. Briggs. Thanks so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. Good evening and happy Sunday.
Yeah, same to you, please. Let's begin. You heard what the governor said in church today. What kind of message, that message, of course, carry a lot of a lot of depth. If anyone who understands the politics and the recent history of Rivers State, what has happened over the last few months, what, in your own view, do you think that the governor was trying to communicate there?
He's trying to communicate as best as he can what has been agreed and between himself and the other politicians in Rivers State, particularly the politicians of the PDP party, which Rivers State is on the platform. Now, he said a lot of things, and quite honestly, after what we've been through in Rivers State since 2023, it's not just only about the suspension and the state of emergency. It is also about what happened before then, which brought us to where we found ourselves and continue to find ourselves. I'm happy that he referred to the political arm, the local government, the assembly members, himself, and of course, the FCT minister. He referred, I am hoping he referred to the representatives at the National Assembly level because they are part of the politicians. And he recognized the fact that there are stakeholders in all of these things, that it's not just about politics, it is about stakeholders. And the stakeholders are the ordinary Rivers people who are not in politics, people like me, but who definitely have a say in what becomes of the state, because we will definitely have an input. And he recognized that, and that's heartwarming, comforting. But there are certain things also that are a little bit worrisome, but that does not mean it will create problem from where I am looking at it right now. As long as the stakeholders are part of the decisions and that we become aware if there is any problem, so that we can have our input, because we can't no longer wake up in the morning and find that one building is on fire, one place is unstable, as they said it was when we eventually ended up with the state of emergency and the suspension of the governor of Rivers State, which has taken Rivers State and the people of Rivers State, our development, way, way, way back. But we're resilient people, and once we agree what is in the best interest of the people, I believe we will achieve what is in the best interest of the people of Rivers State.
Great. So we saw a lot of what was those things that were said behind closed doors. And we saw how much the governor was thankful to President Bola Tinubu for resolving the matter. Are you as thankful to President Bola Tinubu as Governor Fubara is?
Definitely not. I think even the president himself will be aware of the fact that not everybody in Rivers State is going to be eternally grateful to him, or even the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and all the politicians, as a matter of fact, because quite honestly, especially the PDP political party, they brought us to where we are, and we feel, I definitely, as a stakeholder and as an elder, I feel very let down by the PDP political party, because since 1999 we have always voted, including me, for the PDP political party, and I feel that if they had stepped in, if they had done what they should have done right from the beginning, not just in Rivers State, but as a political party that is so prominent in the Niger Delta, the oil-producing states, that the PDP won't find it itself where it finds itself today, and Rivers State has to recover from the damage that even the PDP political party is part of, because of what they allowed to happen in their party and what they continue to allow to happen in their political party. So no, I'm not as happy or as grateful to the APC party the way that the governor is, but he is the politician. I am not, but I am really have the right to be interested in what politicians do in my name. But hopefully, even the president would have learned a lesson. It's not just the people of Rivers State that have learned a lesson. It's not just the governor of Rivers State or all the political players. Everybody has learned a lesson. And I think the biggest lesson has been learned by the people of Rivers State, the electorate, to know that we have rights that are much bigger and more profound than the rights that the politicians believe that they have, because they wouldn't be where they are without the people of Rivers State. And the people of Rivers State must maintain that position.
So they tell us say emergency tension for Rivers State don calm down, or they just wan make we believe say e calm down. Every time you hear crisis settle, na just another handshake wey dey inside, knife for back. The Fubara Winke still dey ball, even if dem dey smile for camera. Na who really dey control Rivers State? Even though dem dey smile for camera, na who dey really control Rivers State? This one tough. The governor wey people vote, or the godfathers wey dey pull straight for Abuja? Nigeria must shine eye, because peace without justice na just silence before another tension. Now make we shift to bigger bullshit allegation say dem don dey plan to rig 2027 election. You see, anytime election dey near, we dey hear the same script: bullet, snatching, INEC compromise, money, politics, and intimidation of opposition. You see, we dey hear politics, we hear intimidation of opposition, we hear all these things when e reach for election times. Some people go say abeg na propaganda, opposition just dey cry wolf too early, but make we ask ourselves, na lie when dem dey talk for 2027 election or do or die? Na lie when 2019 coronation get wahala? Na lie say 2023 still dey court of public opinion? Rigging allegation no be freestyle. If we no dey demand electoral reforms now, INEC go still run 2027 to spectators for 2027. Dis Sunday politics na reminder say Nigeria go get off section. Politics dey play chess 24/7, but na message dem dey play the price. Why Rivers State dey depend or dey pre ten d, where Rivers State dey pre ten d like peace don return, while dem dey plan how to hijack 2027. Ordinary Nigeria still dey fight food inflation, fuel wahala and insecurity. The serious counterbalance be this: Nigeria need to stop watching politics like Netflix drama. We must start acting like stakeholders, because if we leave politics for politicians, dem go package democracy give us like say e na expired goods, and for we go chop am by force. My people, the end of emergency for Rivers no mean the end of crisis. Election rigging plan for 2027 no be rumors. We go just wait aside. This na Sunday politics, but the truth clear. If we no wake up now, na dem go write the script for our future, and we no go just clap. So I ask you, who really dey in charge of Nigeria? Democracy, the people, or the politician? Drop your thought below, because this conversation na we all suppose dey inside. And please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.